What's going on, y'all? It's Norffside Jugg checking in from Joliet, Illinois, and we with Industry's Most Wanted. Billion-dollar dreams, you know that's still the goal. Even though I'm young niggas watching me, I'm feeling old. I give a fuck about my sales, I don't care what I sold. Cause all these Cubans round my neck, shit on forever gold. Building up my net worth, building up my kids' worth. Could've bought that rollie, but I bought my mama crib first. Bone bought a truck and then he crashed it.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Boom. Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one. I heard we got Joliet, Illinois checking in today.
Yes, ma'am.
Norffside Jugg checking in. What's going on with your family? How you doing?
Man, I'm cooling on this beautiful day. I'm chilling, man, just getting to it, hustling. You know how we do it.
No, that's big facts, man. Well, listen, I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? Came in here with the good energy, positive vibes. That's what it's all about.
Got to.
Facts. Give us a brief introduction of yourself.
Man, so I go by the name Norffside Jugg. I'm from Joliet, Illinois. I do a plethora of things, you know what I'm saying? Music and the real estate, everything, you know what I'm saying, about building generational wealth. You know, but the foundation, it go all the way back to the music, though. You know what I'm saying? That's my passion. That's what I really love to do. I'd do that if I never got paid for it or anything. I just love that. I just love music. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a little brief, but that's where it come from.
Definitely. No, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to dive in. Take us back, though, to your childhood growing up in your city in Joliet. What was that like for you? So,
Joliet, Illinois is about 30 minutes outside of Chicago. Man, it was like, I mean, it was rough, just like Chicago. I mean, you know, rough upbringing, you know, drugs, killing, all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But through it all, I felt like my childhood was good, though. Like, it made me the person I am today. It make me think how I think. I think outside the box, and, you know, it just, you know, give you stuff that you can't learn in the book, that you can't learn in school. You know, the streets where I come from give you, like, just this outlook on things. You look at stuff different. So that's how my city was. That's how it was for me growing up. You know what I'm saying? It was rough, but in a way, it was like it was needed. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't rough. You figure out how to navigate through.
No, that's facts. It probably taught you to be proactive rather than reactive too, so you don't wind yourself up in a crazy situation, right?
For sure. That's how
think before you act. You know,
gotta think.
Yeah. Definitely. What were you into though? Was like sports ever a thing for you, or?
Yeah, I played basketball, football, and baseball.
Okay.
And was pretty dope at all three. I was pretty good at all three of them. Growing up, I did that till about maybe sophomore year, and then, you know, you hang with the wrong crowd, then you get in the streets, and it was over with. No more basketball, no more basketball. But yeah, I was pretty good, so I still watch sports and, you know, and play it when I can, but yeah, I definitely did all three of them.
When you were in those younger years, what did you say in your mind that you wanted to be when you became an adult?
Man, at first I always wanted to go to the NBA. I think that was all our dream.
Yeah.
Go to the NBA, go to the NFL, something like that. Man, I really believe with hard work and, you know, if I had a different environment, I don't know, maybe I could have really did it. You get what I'm saying? But that's what you want to do. And then my uncles, my whole family, they did music, so nobody from my city never made it for music. So I always, it switched when I stopped playing sports. It switched to, I want to be in the music industry. I think I can do it. I think I'm dope enough. You know what I'm saying? I think I got what it takes. So then I started wanting to be a rap artist, a star, music artist. You know what I'm saying? Got you.
Yeah. Outside of your immediate family, was there other people around you in your area, maybe your city or in Chicago, that was an inspiration musically for you?
I would say I kind of draw inspiration from really anybody, but my uncles, my dad was pretty dope.
Yeah.
My dad did music. He was pretty dope. He was like more lyrical. You know what I'm saying? My uncles, they were like my daddy was probably the better rapper, but my uncles made like really dope music. But and my mama sing, so they always inspirations to me, because I from a little kid seeing them do music, it just already put it in me, like it was in me. So I got the inspiration from there, and then moving forward as I got older, I draw inspiration from everybody. You know what I'm saying? From, like I said, Kanye from up there from Chicago. I draw inspiration from, it could be, well, it was Tupac when I grew up, or, you know, it's just a plethora of artists and a plethora of things where I draw inspiration from these days, though.
Understood. You know what brought you out here to the Atlanta area? Man,
Georgia, I felt like, well, in my city, like I said, it's thugged out. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on your P's and Q's all the time. It's a lot of hatred in my city. It's going to be hard to make it because people you know, they hate you for who you are. So I came to Georgia where it was a more accepting city of, you know what I'm saying, trying to do music, trying to even start a business. You dig what I'm saying? So I came to Georgia like, okay, I'm gonna pursue this music thing. I'm gonna really do this. In my city, ain't no clubs, ain't no DJs, it's just nothing there.
Really?
You dig what I'm saying?
How?
Nothing.
So you had to go to like Chicago to experience all that?
Yeah, you had to go all the way to Chicago to do that. And then, you know, it's war up there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wrong place, wrong time. So Georgia just made sense for me.
Yeah.
So I came here. Man, it's a trillion clubs and a trillion places. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts. And for the most part, it's fairly peaceful out here. You don't hear about a ton of violence out of Atlanta like you do like sometimes Memphis or Chicago and other areas.
Yeah.
We have our fair share of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's more cars being broken into and stuff like that.
Y'all got me too, man.
They got me 3 times. I already know. And the scammers are everywhere out here too. That is dope. Do you feel like coming to Atlanta or the Atlanta area has helped you enhance your music?
Yeah, it did. When I first came out here, I think Lil Baby was just popping off.
Yeah.
And it got me, as far as my music, it got me like putting a little bit more melody in my music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything can't be just rap. They gotta catch it. They gotta feel it. They gotta feel good. And Atlanta may help me add melody and cadences to my music. And I appreciate them for that.
Absolutely, because I think that's what a lot of people want to hear, whether they even realize it or not.
Yeah.
You know, having them melodic vibes in there.
Yeah.
Did you also feel like that you started changing your ear for the type of production you were recording on coming out here?
Yeah, no, definitely for sure. Cause Atlanta is like that city. It stamps the music game. What Atlanta say go. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays other cities and stuff, you know, like you got Detroit and it's just a lot of other cities that's coming up, but for a long time, whatever Atlanta said what was going on, that's what was going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to them. So, yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
Atlanta's been prominent on the scene for a long time.
Long time.
I've been coming out here since the 90s. I'm an OG, you guys. Sure. I came out here for Freaknik. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to experience that, and I told myself back then, I said, I'm going to live there one day. I was young. I was a teenager back then. I was like, oh, I'm going to live there one day, you know?
Right.
And because I just fell in love with the culture. I've always been a music head, and it's like you said, been prominent out here since back in the 90s or probably even before that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Being out here, you've been here for how long?
Probably about 7 years.
Okay.
Like yeah.
And then around 2016, it was kind of that turning point for you to say, you know what, I really want to take this music business serious. What was it that made you say, you know what, I got to get my ish together and make this happen?
Yeah, I think I started just looking. I'm like, first of all, I really be honest with myself. I really believe that I'm dope. Like, I really believe that what I'm saying is dope and needs to be heard. And nobody from my city ever made it. Yeah. So I wanted to be that one to say I did this for the city. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really started pushing me. Like, bro, do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move to the A to do it. Can't do it here. It's too much war going on. Too much hatred.
Right.
Move to Georgia and I'm finna do this.
That's facts. Me and OG was just having a conversation this morning. He was just saying, because he travels a lot.
Yeah.
But he's like, man, there's some cities I'll never go to again because of it's like a war zone.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I love Memphis, but I won't do events out there because there's too much, you know, violence and stuff out there. And it sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so much talent out there.
Yeah.
But we got to protect ourselves at the same time.
At the same time, you got to, man. You got to move like that. Presidential.
Let's switch gears for just a moment off of the music. I heard you mention real estate.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Is that something you're already pursuing or you want to pursue?
Yeah, I'm pursuing it right now. So what I do, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm good with, like, my hands and stuff. So I go into a place, a home, apartment, and, you know, fix it up. I was doing that for a little while.
You did mention you know about a little bit about HVAC.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? I was just
I'm going to call you guys next time. Hopefully my air never goes out again, but if so, I know who to call. I'm playing.
For sure. Nah, you good. No, so yeah, man, you know, we just trying to create multiple streams of income. You know, dealing with the music, we can't just depend on one stream of income. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm good with my hands, so I know how to go inside of a house, fix it up, remodel it, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. So now, since I know how to do that, the goal now is to start buying the homes, fixing them up myself, putting my homies on. I'm teaching them the game now. Hey, bro, this is how you fix this. This is how you do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the next step, you know, to get more income.
That's that boss mentality right there. I'm a true believer. In order to, everybody claims they're a boss, but in order to be a boss, you have to put other people in a position to be a boss, and that's what you're doing by teaching them the skill set, because that's a skill set that a AI can't do. You need a human being in there to do that.
100%. Yep.
What's the biggest job that you've ever done, like renovation wise?
Just basically just go in and knock out a whole house. You know what I'm saying? Knock the whole house down, put the cabinets up, put the appliances in, run the electrical, the plumbing, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I learned them skills. That's pretty dope. You dig what I'm saying?
No, that's a great skill set to have, because that's something that can carry you for the rest of your life. If you ever decide, okay, I'm going to put the music down for a little while, you got something dope to fall back on, because people always want upgrades. Because houses, they age just like we do, just like cars do. Is it easier to just demolish the inside but keep the foundation and build from there versus like building from brand new?
Yeah, I personally, I like demolishing. I like going there and knocking everything down, and then just going building it back up. Seeing something like, you just knock it down. And I like that. I personally like that better myself.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where your creative side comes in.
Yeah, 100%. Yep, and using your brain and like critical thinking. Like it be times where, because not only just demolishing stuff, but we would come out and fix things that's like your AC type issue. Sometimes you don't know what's wrong with it. You got to use critical thinking. Why is this not working? Why is that not working? I'm using a different part of my brain doing that. And
that's
I like that.
Facts. Absolutely. Because you're like, what could lead up to this happening? I got to check this, and this. Rather than putting a Band-Aid on the situation, you want to fix the problem.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. So if I needed a home renovation, do you in particular come up with the idea, or is that something that the clients expected to present to you, or is it a little bit of both?
Yeah, we're just talking out like what you trying to do, exactly how you want it to look. You dig what I'm saying? And then I'll do it. We map it out, and iron out the details. I call the guys. We come in and handle that. And that was big for me too. Shout out to Georgia. Y'all did that. I wasn't thinking how I was thinking like this when I was back up north in Illinois, but Georgia kind of put me on that real hustle stuff. Like I thought that hustling was just like selling dope. That's what I really thought it was, until I got out here and I'm like, nah, bro, you just was a dope seller. There's real hustlers out here that's doing it the legal way.
Yes.
And people was looking at me like, bro, you still, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, you better get out here. And that's what made me pick that skill up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to create wealth for myself and for my people. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like you said, we have to have multiple streams of income. I have some friends from Florida. They started a clothing brand called Multiple Hustles, and it's really taken off. Now they're in Florida up through Georgia now, because who doesn't think we need multiple hustles? We have to have that.
100%. Yeah. I look at people like people that I look up to, like Jay-Z and like that. Like Jay-Z don't only get paid off rap.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
right.
So why would I only get paid off rap? You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to pick up different things. So my advice to people out there, like, don't depend on just one thing, bro. Go out there and set some stuff up for yourself, bro.
Facts. Because everything is seasonal.
It definitely is.
Like her and I were discussing, like right now is not a great time for buying and selling homes, because the market is a little volatile. You know what I'm saying? Right. So maybe it's not great right now, but 6 months from now it may be booming.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're in real estate right now, you got to maybe depend on another source of income, because houses aren't really selling like that.
Yeah,
so
100%. Yeah, definitely, man.
Everything is seasonal. I know you also you have a beard product.
For sure.
Your beard looks nice.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Some of these guys out here, y'all be nappy, just cut it off.
Yeah, just cut it. Hey.
Let's talk about that a little bit. How did that product become, and what's the name of it?
It's called Rose Care. So it's a beard product I started around the pandemic. So I only been growing my beard right around the time the pandemic had happened. Like I said, everything happened for a reason. But when the pandemic had happened, my barber, he was taking it very serious. He wasn't cutting no heads. He didn't want nobody near him. So man,
I don't blame him though, slick.
So my hair, and I take my haircut serious. Can't anybody just cut my head. So my hair ended up growing out. My beard grew out, and by the time I got in this chair, he was like, bro, keep it. He was like, keep it. He lined it up, and I looked at it, and I didn't like it at first, but he like, bro, just keep it.
Yeah.
I kept it for a few weeks, and I'm like, yeah, bro, good call. You know what I'm saying? And I kept it, and then from there, now I got the beard, and then from there, I'm like, I may as well sell beer products now.
Man, facts. Turned it into a whole business.
Yeah, that's how I got to, and that's how I am. I have to be connected with my businesses. I can't, I mean, to each his own, but I can't just invest in something important to something that ain't connected to me. So
agreed.
The music, the beer product, that's for my beer. Even with me like working with my hands with the real estate stuff and remodeling, like I get a kick out of that. I enjoy that too.
Yeah.
So I have to be connected to it, to invest in my time and my money into it.
Absolutely. You have to 110% believe in it, or it's not believable.
Right.
I can't sell you something that I don't use myself,
right.
or that I don't believe in myself, because then it's like gimmicky and it's like I'm just doing it for the money.
Yeah, 100%.
This is a product that you believe in. So how long did it take you to create the formula for the oil?
Man, it took a few months. It definitely took a few months because I wanted it to smell good, and and more importantly, I wanted it to work. You dig what I'm saying? I wanted it to smell good, and I wanted it to like shine. So when you in that sun or you in a certain light, your beard actually shines. You know what I'm saying? It really do.
Got like diamonds in there, glistening.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's an oil, and it's a detangling. It's a detangling shampoo. It's a conditioner, and it's an oil, and it come with a rag. It come with a pick. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole kit. You know what I'm saying? RoseCare.com.
That is dope, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And that's one thing I can say about the pandemic is a lot of the hustlers developed new streams of income.
Yeah.
New ways to make money. You definitely did that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's important too. So, and what I want to say too about people out there getting money, and I try to, tell people this game, but like a lot of times when I used to get money a long time ago, like I would keep the money in the shoebox, you keep your head up.
Yeah.
But now what I learned is if you a hustler and you out there, bro, and you getting real money, whatever, legally, illegally, we ain't tripping. And if you ain't investing your money in like real estate or something that's going to create more money, you need to bare minimum put your money in a high yield savings account. Bare minimum. At least it's going to earn you some type of money, bro. That's the best game that I can give a hustler out there that don't really know what to do with his money, that don't know how to create more money. Don't just leave it sitting in that shoebox no more, bro, or under that bed, bro. Put it in the high yield savings at least, bro.
Facts, because that money that's sitting there could be making you more money.
It could make you more money for sure.
Like you said, whether it's investing in a business or a high yield savings account, even if it's just a little bit, something is better than nothing.
Something is better than nothing.
Just sitting there. Absolutely. And not to mention, people might not want to be in the streets forever. Invest in a business that could potentially bring you up out of the streets.
Yes, that's the whole goal. Yeah, we don't want to do it forever.
No,
yeah,
facts.
You're bound to get caught or whatever, man. Yeah, let's go legit. That's really the move, to go legit.
Definitely. 100%. Still on that subject, is there anything else, any other tips or pieces of advice that you could offer to guys that are out in the streets hustling? And I don't knock it, because people go through stuff in life and sometimes they need that fast money. But if they're looking to find a way up out of there, what advice would you give them maybe to invest their money? Any tips you could offer them?
Yeah, I would say eventually, first of all, make sure y'all do your own research. Like when people tell me game, I take their word for it, but I still go do the research before I just get to throwing my money everywhere. You dig what I'm saying? But do your research. But yeah, you want to invest in something that we want to get to a point we get that passive income. You know what I'm saying? Where you making money when you sleep. You dig what I'm saying? That's why when I started the business, when I learned how to remodel and fix things with my hands, I said, man, okay, this is cool, but I still got to do the work to get the money.
Yes.
So now when I put my people on, my homies come home from jail locked up, bro, don't even trip, I got you. I'm finna show you how to fix this and do that. Now you handle that while I go over here and do this now. Yeah. So if you can just figure out where to put your money at, where it can make you money while you don't have to physically do the labor, you want. You dig what I'm saying? Man. So just figure whatever that is out and do that. And make sure you love it. Make sure you genuinely love what you're doing.
That's facts. That's why I was just going to say that, going back to what we said earlier, make sure you find something that you actually enjoy so you'll stick with it.
You'll stick with it.
And you'll be successful. I feel like anything that you really have a passion about, you are destined to be successful at if you really put the effort in there.
100%. I agree. I think that's with anything in life. It's a quote I always like to say, the grass ain't greener on the other side, it's greener where you water it. I like to say that because I feel like with anything in life, bro, whatever you put your all into it, it'll work, bro. It will work. You
that is facts. Anything when it comes to whether it's business, personal, whether we're working on ourselves or relationship, whatever. You put your all into it and you really focus on it and you take it seriously, it will work.
It will work.
And believe in God.
And believe in God, yeah. We definitely believing in God, for sure.
Definitely. Are you the type of person that, speaks positive affirmations into your day and manifestation? Is that something you believe in?
Yeah, definitely. I try to stay positive all the time and look at stuff different. Like I said, on the way, I thought we was gonna end up being late here today, but I kept thinking to myself, like, well, maybe, I don't know the cause. I don't know why we finna be late, but it's something bigger that I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? But we end up making it on time. But I'm always taking, if it's negative, I'm making it positive every time. I truly believe that. I'm a spiritual man, a God-fearing man.
Yes.
So, I believe in God. I believe in karma. I believe in putting positivity into the universe, and it give you positive stuff back. So I'm thinking positive. I'm speaking positive.
That is facts. Absolutely. I tell everybody, no matter what we go through in life, I don't care what it is, incarceration, death of a family member or a loved one, we have to find the positive in it.
100%. You got to.
Otherwise, we're going to dwell on, because whatever we focus on, what develop. I tell people life is like a camera. Right. What you focus on is what's going to develop.
For sure. I like that.
Focus on that negativity, we're going to be consumed with it.
Yep. 100%.
Are you an overthinker?
You know what? I am an overthinker.
I am too. Big time. I be in my own head.
Yeah. I'm an overthinker for sure. I like to look at myself as a sharp thinker, but I'm also an overthinker. I'll keep thinking about it. I don't know. That's just, I'm very calculated.
Me too.
Like, everything that I do is calculated.
Me too.
I don't care how small it is. It was well thought out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't help that, man.
I think it's a kind of a bittersweet, because on one side, it's a good thing because we're going to make sure it's done to the best of our ability.
For sure, yeah.
But on the other side, there are times where I'll talk myself out of certain situations because I'm thinking about it too much to the point where it starts to give me a little anxiety, and I'm just like, I'll throw the whole thing away.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So it's something I'm working on.
Yeah, not the same way. And when I think, I try to think with my mind. Like, I know a lot of people, they think with their emotions, their heart, or something like that. I kind of try to think with my head. I really try to sit down and iron the situation out and take the feelings and emotions out of it and say, okay, now what we looking at, and then I go with that decision. That's
a great piece of advice because, like you said, a lot of people run off of emotion, and that's where things can happen. Like you might get upset, and you and your business partner, or your spouse, or whatever, end up in a big argument over something because you acted on emotion versus using that rational thinking. Sometimes it's easier said than done, though.
For sure, though. No, it is though. You can mess up a lot of relationships and a lot of things. A lot of people that mess their lives up, all type of stuff from an emotional decision. You dig what I'm saying?
But I think if they practice what you said, it can become repetitory or a habit, just like anything else. If we do something enough, now it becomes like an actual habit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we don't run into them situations often, but when we do, like you said, think with your head and not your heart. And that could wind you up in a better situation.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Have you thought about doing any type of mentoring or anything? Because you got a lot of good game, a lot of wisdom. Yeah,
for sure. I try to mentor the little homies from back home. Anybody that's willing to listen and really call for it, you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely give all the information I'm out. That's what I'm here for. That's what my OGs was there for. And if that's like one of the main purposes I feel like of us on the earth is to teach the youth, you know what I'm saying, our information and our knowledge so they can have a better upbringing, a better life, a better future. You dig what I'm saying?
100%.
So I'm definitely into that. I'm definitely into talking to schools, talking to kids, talking to whoever that want to, better themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm with that.
Are you a father?
Yeah, I am. I got 2 kids. My daughter, and I got a daughter and a son. My daughter, she in high school, right? So
that's a blessing.
Yeah, it's getting tough because she getting at that age, man, and I ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't ready.
You'll be fine because you're a good father.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, I'm like I said, we went to the doctor the other day, and the doctor was like, "Do you want your dad to step out the room?" And I was like, "Man,
what talk is about to go down?"
But no, he only was just like, only thing he asked her was, did she still have her virginity? And she was like, "Yeah." And I was just like, "Yeah," you know what I'm saying? I was just like, "Yes," you know what I'm saying?
I know that's right, because that's something you don't want to think about.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to think. I'm just saying, but as a father, I'm like, man, it's getting tough though, man. It's getting tough.
Absolutely. Well, let's take it back. How old is she?
My daughter, 15.
15. Mm-hmm. How did that 15 years ago? How did your life change?
Man, so like I said, I was in the street real heavy, and when I found out that I had a kid on the way. It really did change my mindset because I started thinking to myself like, bro, you got to be around for her. Like,
yes.
you know, it's a lot of stuff going on, but you can't be making these same decisions no more. You really got to think, because I was seeing growing up, I was seeing early like you know, certain guys, they got killed, they went to jail.
Yeah.
And other guys wasn't stepping up to the plate, helping take care of their kids and their family. And I started realizing early, like, bro, it's just you out here. Like, if something happened to you, ain't nobody finna step up for you, bro.
Right.
She gonna have to figure that out. Your daughter gonna have to figure that out on her own. So I just, like you said, sharp thinking, made the decision to get out the streets early and say,
right.
nah, this ain't something I want to do. I owe this to her, to be here for her, as you know what I'm saying, as long as I can. So that's, shout out to Vera. She did that for me, like had me thinking different.
Absolutely. Like, it goes back to being proactive rather than react. Because one thing I can tell you about a female, our first love is always our father, if he's present. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Our first love is always our dad, and it never changes. My dad's in his 70s, and that's still my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. You said you have a son as well?
Yeah, my son, man, he cooler, man. My son, he kind of off to himself. He do his own thing. He like me. That's how I always been too. Like, be off to myself. He cool. We have a great relationship as well. You know, he into like, he's 12. He's a real kid though. Like, he still play with toys and video game, and I like that for him, because I know kids that they grown as ever at 12 and 13, and you know what I'm saying?
Yes, out here damn near having babies themselves at that age.
Yeah, they, you know, but he really a little kid, and I'm really proud of that for him. I like that for him.
We have to try to keep them young as long as possible, because like you said, it's way I know I'm older than you, but you know, even back when you were his age, things have changed a lot.
100%.
We were always outside playing. Now they want to be either inside or running the streets, and I'm like, no, that's not good either.
That's not the thing.
That's
don't
not.
do that. Shout out to them.
Does he like sports at all?
Man, he don't like sports, which is crazy, because I love sports.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure he's got some.
He's probably almost as tall as me. He's bigger than me already, so I'm like, I didn't have the height and the size, bro, to, you know, do the NFL.
Could be a
linebacker.
linebacker.
Like, you know I'm like, bro, what you doing? He don't like sports though, so I ain't gonna force it on him, man. I mean, whatever. I mean, he's dope though, man. He like playing. He could take his toys and he can take them apart and build another toy with it, and like he be doing stuff like that.
Well, see, that's where he's gonna take after you, is probably like on the building side, like, you know, home renovations and stuff like that. Sounds like that could be an interest for him.
Yeah, that might be his thing. Yeah, I be taking him on jobs with me. And
there
stuff.
you go. See, so that's your apprentice. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That is dope, man. All right, so going back over onto the music side, have you at all put out a body of work, like an album or EP, or is that something you're thinking about working on? Yeah,
I'm working on an EP right now as we speak. I mean, I just been dropping videos and singles and stuff, but I'm definitely working on a EP. I want it to be a classic. I want it to be right. I want everything to be on point. You dig what I'm saying? I know what it takes to build a great body of work.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And that takes like the production, the beats, the subject matter, the melodies, the hooks, all of that, the rollout, all of that got to be on point. But again, me being a sharp thinker, calculated person, I want it to be right. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm definitely in the works of working on the EP right now as we speak. Absolutely, because once it's out there, somebody has heard it. You could pull it down 5 minutes later and somebody done heard it. Yeah, so it's already, you want to make sure that it's done as perfect as possible to your standards before it hits there. So let me ask you this. Is this something that you're working on as far as making specific songs for the EP, or are you going to pick and choose some stuff you already have in the vault? A little bit of both? Yeah, no, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to personally... So it's going to be completely new songs. That's how I want to do it. That was always my vision. Like, when I give them this project, I want it to be stuff that they never heard. I love it. But the stuff that's going to be out, I'm like, it got to be real dope. You got to flood them with the dope stuff. Yeah. And then give them a whole nother pack of just dope, even more dope shit. You dig what I'm saying? Yep. So that's my whole goal and how I want to do it. And shoot videos to every song on the EP. That's my goal too. A video to every single song. Yeah, because we're in a visual content era. Yep. People want to see stuff. And what's dope about shooting a music video, even if it's 3 minutes long, you can chop it up and have several pieces of content for the next few weeks for your social media. Yeah, that's what it is. You know what they say, content is king these days. Content and credit is king, you know? For sure, like you said, don't be put that shoebox money is cool, but that ain't earning you nothing. It ain't earning you nothing, man. Nothing. Definitely. So is this actively in the works, the EP? Yeah, it's actively in the works right now. Like I go through beats. Producers send me beats. I go through hundreds of beats every day. And the reason why I might spend about 8 hours a day going through beats. So somebody was like, why do you spend that much time? I looked at it like, shit, I used to work 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So why not spend 8 hours a day on my craft and what I love? So I'm going through beats. So producers might look at me crazy when I tell them like, bro, send your whole catalog. And he'll be like, man, that's like 1,000 beats. And I'm like, bro, send them all. I'm going through all of them today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I go through like a few hundred beats a day, you know, trying to, but that's how, again, how picky I am. I know what I want it to sound like. You dig what I'm saying? I'm more of a game giver, a motivational person.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying? So I want to get a game. So, you know, nowadays the way the music industry going now, you got, you know, drill music, this and that, you know, that's cool. You dig what I'm saying? It's not personally my cup of tea, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm trying to get a game. I'm trying to tell us how we gonna get this money.
No,
facts.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? How we gonna take care of our families and stop doing dumb shit, killing each other for no reason and all that. You dig what I'm
Please,
saying?
absolutely.
So I need, but the thing is, you have to talk about it in a way where they gotta feel it. The most important thing in music to me is, number one is, to me, it has to feel good.
Yes.
Before it even makes sense. Like, that's why you can explain certain times you hear like a Thug or a Future say something and you quite don't even know what they said, but that shit jamming.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like I don't know what they said, but it feels good.
It feel good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so it gotta feel good first. So that's the whole thing. It has to be. I want to get my message across, but in a way where it feel good and we can party to it. We can jam to it.
We need more music like that in the world,
You feel what
because
I'm saying?
there's a lot of what I refer to as low vibrational music coming out. It's just, there's no substance, and it's cool, I guess, for the club, but nothing further than that.
Yeah.
It's like, I would think that as an artist, you would aspire to appeal to the whole world.
Yeah.
Sell out arenas.
For sure.
And in order to do that, oftentimes you're going to need music that's going to resonate with people.
100%.
Are you open to doing other genres of music, and if so, which ones?
Yeah. I am open. I do an R&B album, though I can't sing, but I like.
I was about to ask you.
No.
Can you
I can't
carry
sing.
a tune?
But I can like write. I'm good at writing, so
Yeah.
I can write R&B songs,
okay.
and you know, I done did reference tracks or whatever. Hope they don't never leak. But reference tracks for artists to sing on. But yeah, I love rap. But I mean, I listen to a lot from. I mean, I listen to Adele. I listen to Jeezy.
Yeah.
I listen to Future. I listen to, you know, like everybody, the Fallout Boys.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I really know these songs like Plain White Tees, and these is, you know, rock bands and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
so I have my music ears like.
It's very broad.
Yeah.
I like that too, and I've noticed a lot of hip hop artists are doing now country music,
Yeah.
rock music, and I'm loving it because it opens you up to a whole new market.
It sure do. Yeah, hip hop growing.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time too, like, so how I feel like hip hop has changed. Like, all right, it's a lot of melody and singing in now. So like, you know, it used to be rap. You had like NWA, and then, you know, like you had like Snoop Dogg changed it when he came with like 1,
Yes.
2, 3 into the, like, now he adding a little, you know, little swag to it.
Yeah, a little
you know what I'm
bop
saying?
to it,
A little
yeah.
bop to it. Then I remember like, you know, like then, well, I'm from up north, so then like Bone Thugs and Harmony come out,
Man.
and now they kind of singing melody a little bit, and then all of that stuff played a part in the like the Young Thugs, the Futures, the Rod Waves, and all
Facts.
that today. Obviously, they elevated and took it elsewhere, but like. It started from there, and this idea came from there. He was inspired by this artist, from his artist, and so forth and so on.
That is fact. Shout out to Bone Thugs, some of my favorites ever.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
those guys are so legendary. I don't think anybody could ever mimic what they did.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
You know, when you met NWA, man, I had NWA on cassette tape, so that
Yeah.
thing broke.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Shout out. Everybody played their part, man.
Definitely.
Part.
When it does come to production, say a producer sends you their catalog, is there any type of particular beats, like more melodic beats, that usually catch your ear?
Yeah, I like samples.
Okay.
It feel more heartfelt to me, and so like a sample where, like, you know, that kind of that little voice in the background. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I prefer those. You dig what I'm saying? So that right there helps my writing process. It helps. It's like that beat talk to me. It's nothing for me to come up with a song. However, these days though, like, back in the day, I used to just go in the studio and come up with something, but
Yeah.
now I'm more of a moody writer. Like, I only got to talk about what I got going on currently. So if you're not hearing music from me and stuff like that, I ain't really had much going on.
Yeah.
I only could talk about what I've been through, what I'm going through, and currently going through. So So when a producer send me the beat for it to click for me, it got to be like, okay, I'm in this mood, or I'm in this down mood, or I'm not feeling the best, and then I need a beat that represents that. And once I find that connection, like the song, I can do the song in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. You dig what I'm saying? It's like a marriage, but I got to feel it. Or I might be in a up tempo mood. You dig what I'm saying? And now I need that beat to bang. I need them 808s to bang.
Facts.
And when I hear it, boom, it's like a marriage. It's like I put that song together in 10 minutes. You know, a banger.
Definitely. It really probably depends on, like you said, the emotion, what's on your heart, where you're at mentally.
Yeah.
What does your creative process look like? Are you punching in and writing, doing a little bit of both?
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of both. I personally like to write more than anything.
Actual pen to paper?
Yeah, no, on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. No, that's cool. I ain't mad at y'all if y'all do that.
Some of them definitely still do.
Yeah. No, I write it on my phone. I prefer that. But lately, I just been going up, put that beat on, let me say how I feel until I get it right. You know what I'm saying? Put my emotions out. And, you know, if I don't like it, no, cut that. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back in. I do like that. It's more funner. But again, me being a calculated thinker, I want to sit down and really think about what I'm saying.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying? And so, you know, to each his own, though.
Listen, that is facts. It's funny because I just posted on my story this morning. What I've noticed about life is people will always, like, for example, if I decide to do whatever this is, someone over here is going to be like, no, don't do that. That's not the move. But someone over here is going to be like, oh, man, that's the best move. Yeah. We have to figure out what works for us at the end of the day.
I agree.
Because if we listen to everybody else's opinions, we'll drive ourselves insane. We won't know what to do.
No, 100%. That's why, you know, I stay in my own lane. Like, I've came to the conclusion, I'm making the music that I want to make. It ain't every song that I make ain't gonna be no club banger. It ain't gonna be a song that you can, like, you know what I'm saying? It might not go #1, but if it's for you, it's for you. I'm talking what I'm talking. You know, it's gonna be people that love me, people that ain't gonna like it, whatever. But I'm staying in my lane. I'm not trying to be nobody else but me. So, you know, that's important.
Facts. One thing about life is we cannot please everybody, nor should we try to.
No.
Like you said, some will like it, some won't. That's okay.
That's cool.
That's fine.
Yep.
We ain't out here trying to please everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
You do what feels right for you.
You got to every time. Every time.
Cause I couldn't imagine walking around putting this facade on every day. I would have so much anxiety, I'd probably lose my hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. I can't. I don't do that, man. Yeah, just be yourself, man. Whatever that is, it's cool.
Facts.
You know? Yeah.
Absolutely. You signed yourself.
I did. Yeah.
Man, talk to us about that. I think that's such a smart move right there.
Yeah, 100%. I think the way the game was not going, but the way it is now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can make a lot of money independently. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got to put the work in, though. And go back to what we said. If you really put it in, you can do it. So that was important for me because, again, growing up, like, looking up to people like Jay-Z, he's one of my favorite artists, but not only from the rap standpoint, for just who he is.
Yeah.
I remember him saying that nobody wanted to sign him. He was 26 years old. He said Nas was popping off, Biggie was popping off, and nobody wanted to sign him. And they was actually said he sucked, he said. So that made him start Rockefeller Records with Dame Dash and sign himself. So I'm like, damn, like that story always stuck with me. So I'm like, I'm going to do it myself. That was always, so my goal was to never even really get a record deal unless I guess it made sense. But I'm like, my mindset was always to sign myself and do it all myself. That's how I always seen it.
Shout out to Hov for being an inspiration,
for
man.
Sure. He was one of them ones.
That's dope. And I agree with that. I'm like, you know, a lot of artists, the main thing that I hear when they do sign with a major situation, because I've talked to a lot of them, is they don't like the fact that they lose their creative control most of the time.
Yeah.
They can't drop when they want. And they'll be posting about it. Yeah, the label won't let me drop. I'm like, well, you should have probably read the contract before you signed the dotted line. It's more than just getting an advancement from them. There's a lot else that comes along with it.
Yeah, I never understood that, but you're right. I be seeing that type of stuff too. Like, what you mean you can't drop? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's your, like, what you mean? I don't know. I
Absolutely.
don't want no parts of that.
What's the name of your label?
Circle Block Entertainment.
Circle Block Entertainment.
Where I come from, my hood, it's like a circle. That's how it's built, one way in, one way out. And they call it the Circle Block. So again, me just putting on from where I come from. You
That's
know what I'm
hard.
So it's called a Circle Block Entertainment, definitely.
I love it. That is dope, man. Yeah. Anything else that you're working on musically right now that we have not talked about that people need to be put on game with?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm doing my EP. I want to look to sign an artist eventually.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? But I understand how much it take. I mean, how much I'm putting in myself. And, you know, I don't want to cheat no artist, no nothing. So it's like, you know, eventually I'll get to that point. You dig what I'm saying? I give them the game and tell them some of the, you know, the avenues I'm taking. They can take that too. You dig what I'm saying? But eventually I do want to sign artists eventually.
Okay.
That's one of the things I want to do. Yeah.
So do you think that from here on out, as long as you're living and breathing, that you want to be involved in the entertainment industry in some way, shape, or form, whether you said, like you said, you're signing other artists or something? Do you feel like this is something you want to do from here on out?
Yeah, I do. I think music is forever. As long as I got things going on in my life, I'm going to always have something to talk about.
Yeah.
And again, you know, and I'm not a person who care what people think, so I'm going to always do music forever. Like I said, it's what I would do even if I didn't get paid for it.
Yeah.
I really have a passion for it. I really feel like as people can relate to me, my message is my message. If it's for you, it's for you. So I feel like I'm going to be in this industry for a while, signing artists, putting artists on, giving people the game. That's just what it is.
Do you feel that you would still want to pursue it as heavily as you are if social media didn't exist?
Yeah, I think I would. I think yeah, because I think I would still want to pursue it just because I just love it. I love listening to music so much.
Yeah.
And I love creating it. I love getting in the studio, listening to this beat, coming up, putting my thoughts and what I feel and what I'm going through onto this record, and then I put it out to the world, and people connect with it, and they hit me up, they DM me, they comment, and, you know, they see me and say, hey man, that record was dope, and I don't even know these people. That shit right there, I don't think I'm gonna never get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's impacting people. I'm like, damn, what my thoughts is impacting somebody. You get what I'm saying? And they thanking me for it. I don't think I ever get tired of that.
Facts. Out of all the records that you have released out there, which one do you think brought you the most attention?
It's a song called No Charge. It's out right now on all platforms, YouTube, Apple Music, just everywhere. But it's called No Charge. That song brought a lot of attention because it got that bounce in it, though. It got that bounce. Like, that's the song we talking about, the clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
That one right there for them clubs in Atlanta and wherever across the world. No Charge. That brought me the most attention for sure. Got you. Yeah, check it out.
Out of all the songs that you put out, Flip It, what's the most personal record to you that you put out?
This one I just dropped. I'm dropping a video tomorrow. It's called Forever Gold.
Forever Gold.
Yeah, Forever Gold. And it's just about, like, the title came from, like, Forever Gold, basically, you know, I just was basically saying I'm already that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I already won. You dig what I'm saying? I don't have to go gold or go platinum. I'm already gold.
I know that's right.
So that's what inspired that. And the video is a reflection of that. When y'all see the video, I'm in there with the people. I'm around all my loved ones. And we just celebrating like, man, we already won, bro. If you think about it, we here, we still living. You know, we can take care of families. We won. We already gold. I don't have to sell no records. I
love that.
You dig what I'm saying?
You have to think that way. It goes back to that manifestation, because if we don't think that way, it'll never come to fruition. I'm a believer of that. You already gold. He already platinum.
That's how I feel.
He got Grammys at the house.
You feel what I'm saying? You got, hey, speaking into existence.
Does acting interest you at all, getting into film? Man,
you know what? I was just talking to my homie about that, and I said, he told me, he was like, he called me the other day, like, yeah, bro, I want to shoot a movie on the iPhone and just put it on Tubi, just right with the iPhone.
Of course, you can.
I'm like, okay, but see, me, I'm a funny guy though. I don't know how serious I'm gonna be with the camera on, and they want me to be serious. I'm gonna be laughing and shit, man. Like,
well, you need to land a comedy role then.
Maybe, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I did want to challenge myself and get into acting, but I don't know. It's just, I know I be laughing the shit too much, man. About certain, they gonna be like, man, be serious right now, and I'm gonna be laughing.
You ain't gonna be able to make it. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see though. Maybe, you know what I'm saying. But I do want to get into acting. I do.
That would be dope.
Eventually, yeah.
I think
I can do it.
Not that music can't have that longevity, but I feel like acting and film has longer longevity, because there's some of these actors that are 70, 80 years old still making movies.
Yeah.
Most artists around 50, 60 start tapering off depending on what type of genre they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
100%. I definitely write a movie though, for sure. Like for sure, I'll write something, you know what I'm saying, and get some actors to do it. I'm into stuff like that.
Definitely. So Forever Gold music video will be out by the time they see this.
By the time they see this, it'll be out.
Who filmed it for you?
This director in Philly, his name is K. Davis. He pretty much shoots all my videos. You know, he's from Philly actually.
He's out here though?
Yeah, he's out here. He travels back and forth from Philly to here. But K. Davis, man, he's dope. I found him. I'm glad I found him. And yeah, it's dope. Forever Gold tomorrow, Sunday. It's gonna be hard, man.
That is dope, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you got coming up in the works besides the EP and the Forever Gold video? You got your businesses popping.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna just keep on going hard like I go hard after this. Actually, next week K Davis is coming back out here. We're gonna shoot two more videos.
Okay, hard.
Yeah, that's for a song called Jugg Corleone, which is not out right now, but it's a real dope song. It's like the production like got a heavy piano on it. I mean, y'all gonna hear about it, man, definitely. But I got some more videos I'm finna drop, and then that EP should be ready by the fall. That's when I plan on dropping it in the fall, right when it cool down a little bit.
Absolutely, we're ready for that.
Yeah,
please, Jesus, bring us some cooler weather.
Yeah, it's gonna be some game. It's gonna be some vibes, some tunes, some and it's gonna be some real game that we can apply. That's what I'm trying to do. It's just I want people to be able to hear my music and be able to apply it to their real life and say, man, I heard this dude taught me where to put my money in, how to invest my money, he taught me how to carry myself, all that type of shit. That's what my music be about.
Yeah.
Not backdooring your homies,
right?
Man, treating your lady right. Shit,
yes.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, don't be talking crazy. Do right by your people, man. Believe in the higher up. That's what my music is about. I'm pushing positivity, so that's what my EP gonna be about.
I love it.
It's gonna be jamming though. It ain't gonna be preachy like it's gonna be jamming.
People gonna still relate to it, but it'll turn up at the same time.
Yeah, turn up though. Yeah, for sure.
Do you really feel like that Norffside Jugg is walking his purpose in life?
I do. I feel like that now. Like, what I'm saying? Now I'm seeing firsthand and people coming up to me saying they're applying the things that I'm telling them in my music to their life. I'm like, that's my purpose, to inspire, to show you, like, bro, we don't have to sell drugs, bro. We don't have to do this the legal way. Most people that I know that I look up to that's really wealthy, they did it the legal way.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you're gonna get that real money. It's gonna probably be legal if you're trying to really retire and start generational wealth.
Yes.
I don't really know too many millionaire drug dealers or millionaire people doing stuff illegal. I don't know too many.
Yeah, me neither.
So that's what the music is about. That's my purpose, of showing people where I come from. Like, bro, you actually don't need to do that. You can do this actually and make more money actually. You dig what I'm saying? And not look over your shoulder for the police, jack boys, all that other shit.
That's facts, because being in that lifestyle usually winds you up in one or two places: incarcerated or under the ground. Under the ground.
And nobody.
That's not the life.
And nobody gonna look after your family or nothing when you do that. I learned that early. Shout out to my uncles for instilling that in me. But they're like, man, ain't nobody gonna save you, bro.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna help you if you get in that jam. Your girls gonna leave. They gone to the next nigga. All of that. That's
it's
just what
facts.
it is. You dig what I'm saying?
We like my OG always says, stop pointing the finger at other people and point the thumb. Take that accountability.
Got to.
Have to.
Yep, I did. Yeah, I had to do that too. I had to look in the mirror and say, yeah, it's you, bro. It's always on you.
Yes.
It's your fault every time.
No, that's facts.
That's how I really look at it.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to have you here. I enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah.
Where can people follow you at that want to keep up with you? And make sure you give your YouTube as well so they can check out the new video.
Yeah, all platforms, everything is Norffside Jugg, NORFFJUGG on everything. If you type that in, I'm gonna pop up on everything, on Apple Music, all the DSPs, all of that social media sites, everything. NORFFJUGG.
Definitely, 100%.
Yes, ma'am, I appreciate you.
I know you got a lot of people that love you, support you. Who do you want to give thanks to and just shout out for supporting the movement?
Man, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big believer in God. None of this would be possible. I appreciate him for putting the breath in my body, giving me the health, you know what I'm saying, and all of that to make these moves happen, helping me wake up in the right mind frame to do this type of stuff. And then just thank all my family and my friends. I'd be on here all day naming y'all, but just know I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I do this for y'all, and it's all love.
Shout out to you too.
For sure. And myself.
Gotta shout out to yourself. You're dope, man.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it, Doug.
100%. I got one last question for you. We live. Where we at?
Industry's most wanted.
Big industry's most wanted.
Let's get it.
Not the little one.
Jugg.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
Man, just giving the game, giving the game from a real standpoint. I'm not my story is not fabricated. I'm not lying. I'm telling you like it is and how to better yourself. And if you listen to me and my music and go with my vision and what I'm doing, you're gonna be successful and your family is gonna be successful.
Straight like that, man.
Yep.
It's been an honor to have you here. I appreciate you being here.
Yep, I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. We're up out of here, y'all.
All right, for sure. Cause all these Cubans round my neck, shit on forever gold. Building up my net worth, building up my kids' worth. Could've bought that Rollie, but I bought my mama crib first. Bone bought a truck and then he crashed it.